Why, hello everyone. Yes, another video. I was recently tagged. I say recently, it wasn't recent. I just take a long time to do things. It was about 2 or 3 weeks ago now, I think. I was tagged by Viro's Vault. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Viro, even though if being English, if I'd read it, it would have been Viro. But I'm pretty sure it's Viro's Vault. To come up with 5 games that are fun, which are less than $10. Problem is, we don't do dollars over here, we do pounds. So, I've been tasked to find ones that are £8 and under. Which isn't too bad, but I wanted to go a step further and find things which are available for under £8 or under $10 in both countries, which is bloody difficult, to be honest with you. The amount of games I thought, I'll put that on the list. It's only £1.50 here. Yeah, you go there, it's like $40. What was a good example of that was Body Count on the Xbox 360. I thought, that's good. It feels like a spiritual successor to Black. Great game. Well, it's not... Well, it is great. I loved it, but most people hate it. But yeah, I thought, £5 it is. Perfect game for it. $40. Why? Like, everything I was pulling off the 360 wall, pretty much. Mad. But yeah, I've got 5 games here, and I've got one, honourable mention, because after the conversion rate, it comes out at $10.16, I think. And there's only one place in the UK that sells this for £8 and under. So, but yeah, never mind. I'll just mention that one first. It was going to be Cat Quest on the PS4. Yeah, if you've never played this, it's a tiny little RPG where it's like a top-down one. It's all cute, cuddly. You play as cats in armour, hacking people up. It's like an action RPG, 2D. Feels a bit like a mobile phone game. It reminds me of Death Spank on the Xbox 360, if you ever played that. That'll be one that we lost to time soon with the store shutting. If it hasn't already been... It might have already vanished, I'm not sure. But yeah, I was going to mention that, but I better not now. Honourable mention. Very, very good game. There is a sequel to it called Cat Quest 2. Didn't see that one coming, did you? But there is a Cat Quest 3 coming out soon, I think. I think they might have some kind of taglines to them. I don't know. I can't remember. Cat Quest 2's over there. I should have checked. That might have actually been under. Because Cat Quest 2 comes with Cat Quest 1 on the disc. Damn it, I should have looked. Never mind. Okay, now we'll crack on to the... These are in no order, by the way. They're just 5 games that I've enjoyed. First up is one that I spoke about not long ago, and I just wanted a reason as well to try and record some footage using my analog pocket, which I hadn't ever done before, to see how clear it comes out. It comes out pretty good. But yeah, it's... Again, these are going to be the loose prices of these, not the boxed. But it's Hot Wheels, was it Stunt Track Challenge? Yeah, it's just a 3D racer on the GBA. This is genuinely impressive to play. It reminds me of all like the Super FX racing games on the Super Nintendo, but if they actually had a frame rate that was over 10 frames a second. The only thing that annoys me about this is it doesn't have cartridge save, it's password save. So when I wanted to record the footage for it, I couldn't find where I jotted down all the passwords. So I could only do the first track, which was a bit annoying. But yeah, it's just a fun little racer. It's got a couple of different modes, like a standard race. One's like a stunt challenge where you've got to do a certain amount of stunts. And there might be checkpoints, I can't remember. It's been a while since I played it properly. But yeah, I can't remember what it comes in at. It comes in, I think, well, this one I had to take a bit of liberties with as well, because this is cheaper in the States than it is in the UK. I had to go to eBay to try and find some people who were selling cartridge only for $7.99, which I found a couple, so it counts. But we'll stick with the Game Boy Advance. It's one that somebody's probably mentioned. It's one that always gets said. It's a great game on the GBA. It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Yeah, it's just basically an isometric version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. It is actually ridiculously faithful to the main game. It plays really well. Sometimes the perspective it does feel a bit off, but other than that, yeah, you can play through this and enjoy it. Like it works so well as a mobile version. So yeah, That's what I'm going to say about it. Not much. Everyone knows what this game is, but again, trying to find games which are available in both places for cheap, it's ridiculous. Like, I was looking through some of my NES collection, but because the NES wasn't that big over here, the games that are cheap end stuff is still over like £8. But then we could find Master System stuff that is cheap, but when I look up that in the States, it wasn't. So yeah, there was no winning on those two systems. So I tried to stay that's the only cartridge stuff. I wanted to find N64 games and things, but again, nothing that would like cross both barriers that I imagine haven't been spoken about. So I'm rattling through this pretty quick. I'm sorry. Up next, it's an Xbox One game. This is available both on the Xbox One and the PS4, both very cheap, and it is something I was surprised that I loved, to be honest with you. It is Steep. Yeah, it's annoying it's online only, but, well, it says online only. You have to connect to the stupid server. I played the entire thing of this in single player. But, yeah, it's not just snowboarding, it's skiing. You've got a snowmobile in it, you've got wingsuit. It's the wingsuit challenges that I loved in this. They are proper twitchy. You've got to get through these massive mountains. Imagine like Superman 64 on crack. That probably isn't selling it to people. But, yeah, you've got to get like proper through real tight gaps, and it is fast. And yeah, this is a fantastic game. I was genuinely surprised at how much I loved this. I'll try to put footage in. I might have footage of me doing one of the crazy wingsuit challenges, actually. So I could put that in if I do. But yeah, this is like the gold edition of it. This version, I think, is more expensive because it's got all the DLC with it. But the standard base version of this is literally, I think it came on price starting at like $3. It was like £2 or something. It's like ridiculous. But yeah, very good. Play it while you can before they turn it off and it goes like The Crew, offline for no reason at all. I am drinking a Four Loko, I'm sorry. Okay, up next. I'll skip to this one because otherwise there's a theme with most of these. It's Just Cause 3. Big fan of the Just Cause games. It's basically you get chucked into an open world and you have to wreak havoc. You have to overthrow a dictatorship, and you do that by literally blowing everything up. If it's red, it explodes, and it's all marked on the map. You can see it. You go there. This is how much stuff's there. You wipe it all out. It has something that triggers my brain to be, I don't know, just. It soothes my brain because I'm clearing off a big checklist. It's a bit strange, that reason why I enjoyed it so much. But yeah, you can like tether things to stuff, like tether people to planes and fly off with them. The best one is when you tether somebody to a propane tank and shoot that and it fires off, and it's mad. There is a Just Cause 4. Don't really like it. Don't understand it. I'm not too sure how you overthrow areas. I've never really played that much of it. This was the nice easy one of run through, blow the hell out of everything. Good fun. This also might be the one that has the Lost Easter egg in it. You can go to the Lost Island. It might be this one. It's been a while since I played it. But yeah, I sat there and did everything on this. All achievements. Loved it. And finally, it's something I've always considered to be, well, here's the theme. It's a racer. There seems to be sports and racing. That's pretty much all I've chosen. Apart from Cat Quest and Just Cause. That doesn't matter. It's Race Driver Grid, or Grid as it's just known in the US. Yeah, it is literally just like a standard racing game. It's got like drift events, all different type of vehicles. I don't know. This is just really good. I always remember this being the best racer I played on the 360. Well, it has to be. It's made by Codemasters. They make good racers. This is actually a follow-on to the TOCA series, which became Race Driver, then Race Driver Grid. But I was going to put... That's another thing that happened. I was going to put TOCA Race Driver on my thing. But looking at it, I couldn't find if that came out in the States or not. I don't know. That was another thing. I found games that I thought, I'll put that in. No, it only came out here. So, yeah. Great game. It gets pretty hard, to be honest, with some of like the one-on-one duels and stuff you have to do. And some of the drifting challenges for achievements if you're going for them. Pretty tough. But it is a very good game. As you can tell, I didn't script this. I just picked some games off the shelf and said I'm going to talk about these. And it's probably been a decade since I played this. But I have played all the other ones since. Like, I really enjoyed the other ones. But I remember this one just feeling different. The other ones felt a bit samey. It does have a broken achievement on it, though, if that's something that's going to bug you. Unless they might have patched it once. There used to be a way around it that if you had an old update, it would work. You could unlock it, but you can't do that anymore. So, anyway, yeah. Race Driver Grid. That's probably the most unthought out, unscripted version of any of these VRs. But that's the way I do things. Mostly. It does say to tag some people as well afterwards, but this has been going on a long time. So I'm just going to leave this open to anybody to reply to this if you want to. I was going to tag a certain person, but I think he's in the middle of a move and he's packing a load of stuff up, and I know he doesn't want me to tag him, so I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just leave it in the description. Anyway, sorry about this rambly video. I'm going to bugger off now, people. Have fun.